Hello, and welcome back. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get the chat up really quick, and then we will go from there. Is that the right button? Is that where I go? That's where I go. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. All right. Happy with that. Popping out the chat. Right about there. And we are pretty much ready to go. Let's minimize OBS. Cool. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start where we left off. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. I see that. Put these in there. So where did we leave off? We left off. I said that I was going to go over. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Those are my mods, which I will talk about sometime. Lorebox. Right, I said that I was going to install Lorebox next. I will. Just give me one sec. This is a quick install, so let's just basically say we have a little bit of time that we can make up for an easy install. So moving forward, I would love some input on what you think about ENBs. I will be doing an ENB for this mod list, hands down. Community shaders are not there yet. They are incredible. The work that's being done is incredible, and I think a lot of people are predicting that community shaders, when you're able to apply different shaders for different areas, you can really start making the game have a kind of special emotional feeling for separate environments in the game. That said, right now ENB is still better. Arguably, whatever you call better, I think that it makes the game look better, and that's really all I'm going for. I'm not worried about whether or not certain computers are able to process this, because my whole list is like 4K, 8K, everything, and it's very advanced mod list. So if you don't have a super great computer, well, this mod list isn't made for you, unfortunately. That's, there's trade-offs here, and that's the direction I'm heading in. So with the ENB, I originally was going to choose Rudy. I like it because it's really good for, I think it's a good balance between semi-realistic lighting and nice, bold, bright colors. See the trees here, how they're very orangey brown almost, I guess you could say. And then the greens they pop really well. The blue comes out. This pink right here is very bright. And by bright, I don't mean like literal, like, not literal brightness, but oh man, if my color theory were better, this would be easier to explain. The intensity of the colors is nice if you want a very fantasy world. And I do. I want something that's kind of very fantasy, but I still want it to be very Elder Scrolls, especially Skyrim lore friendly. So you're not going to see magical floating lanterns along the road. You're not gonna. I mean, there's gonna be magic, obviously. In fact, I have a lot of magic mods, but they're more spellcasting, magic mods. You're just not gonna see a lot of very fantasy-ish things in the game per se. But the coloration, I really like the intense coloration that you can get with Rudy. That being said, last night I came across Thimble, and when you go from this to that, it looks drab. But let your eyes adjust for a moment and realize that this is extremely realistic. That, and don't get me wrong, like it's hard to tell because they clearly have other mods installed in their images here. But as we go along, look at this. Look at the lighting, the way the shadows cast, um, the sheen on the water, the reflectivity. Look at the coloration of the trees. Like they're very grayish brown, I guess you'd say. And this is good that they have these downloads because it really helps to accentuate the different bark textures and colorations that are going on here. One thing about this reshade slash ENB is there are things that I want nice and bright and green, like these ferns. It doesn't make sense that they would be brownish. Or I mean, it does if it's depending on the time of year, I guess. But it's very realistic looking. The coloration, right? It's the color. Think about this as color and lighting. I like how real it is, and it makes me feel like I'm in the game more. And that's a huge part of my mod list, is making it feel as close to real as possible, basically. Minus, a backflip here and there, which most people don't do backflips. But anyway, I don't know. I'm torn. I'm really torn. So one thing I think I would probably do is at this point, I think what I'm going to do is get Thimble and then adjust some of the coloration so that things appear very realistic like this, but then also with just more pop of color. And it could also be the mods that are downloaded, so I won't know until I download it and install it. And technically, I'm pretty sure that there's a mod. If you have ENB, you can just switch between different. Well, I don't know what it's called. ENB is like is not. This isn't an ENB. This is a setting or a preset of multiple settings for the ENB. I'm pretty sure. I'm not like an ENB specialist right now yet. Thimble's super realistic. I like it. Look at this. Look how just real that looks. This though, brown should definitely be green. I mean, I'm sure that has to do with the location. Those dogs are going crazy. Through death bells. See how the thistle here? Like, you can see the color. It's clearly, a purple thistle. However, it's not like distractingly colorful. But if I were to change basically everything to be a little bit more colorful, then this would become more colorful. But so would the greens. So would the blue of the water. Or the blue and the green, etc. of the water, right? So these lilies are pale purpley white. Well, maybe they become a little more purpley. But I mean, as for areas that aren't realistic, in like you never see this in real life. It still looks more real though. So Thimble's pretty cool. I think I've gone on about this enough. What I need to do is right here I have Rudy, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop Thimble in here as well. And we'll see later. We'll see when I get to that part. What I decide. Cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of these so they're not distracting. And I don't need that open either. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to downloading. Lore box. Download. All right. Lorebox was one of the. There was a patch when I installed it. When I installed Northern UI with the faux mod, and so Lorebox I am downloading. All right, all good. What's next? Using ChatGPT, I told it how I installed Northern UI when I went through the faux mod, and I said I don't want any patch debt. Tell me what other mods I have on my mod list that I need to install now, based on the patches that I installed with Northern UI. That way I didn't have to write them down or memorize them. I just have ChatGPT memorize them for me. The next one is hotkey reminder. What you got for an image? Resan says, "The people at Markov must like their potatoes. Resan can't help but gape at the rows upon rows of potatoes grown the Serbia's fire." I don't know why Resan is gaping at rows upon rows of potatoes, but maybe there's a joke there that I'm not getting. Cool. This you used to do this a lot. That I didn't misspell that, by the way. I just it's just typo. You gave me a link for, instead of make sure you are providing links that match the link type, whatever. It's kind of poorly crafted sentence there, but I think ChatGPT will understand. Let's see if it does it right this time. Close that out. Click on this. Hey, look at that. It did it correctly. Cool. Prompt. At the starting cell, you see a prompt. Down to the bottom right for displaying the hotkeys. Require Sky Interact mod. I don't think that I need that. And I have those. Alright, click download. Nothing too complicated right now. Been easy so far, huh? Yes, chat. Very much so. I know, because this is just riveting. It would be cool to have a chat going. Let's see. What do I do? Mod Manager. Downloaded. And installed. And Norton. Installed. Working. Next. If nothing else, this will teach you how to use ChatGPT effectively, or most chatbots that can do research and look things up online. Okay. Favorites effects. Yeah. So you're gonna have your favorites menu set up to your hotkey. When you go into there, what this does is, as you scroll over each thing, it's going to give you information on the right side. Which I already have a mod for that, but what this does is it allows that mod to affect the favorites menu as well. Give you a little extra information. That's the whole point of the UI, right? It's to have information at your fingertips. I do have that. So yeah, if you see this, you'll note that you need widescreen scale removed. I have that installed. We're just doing 16 by 9, 1080, which I may improve later. Okay. Good. Next. Question mark. Open the files page and show me the available downloads before installing. It's saying that because when there's lots of files, I just pretty much automatically paste them in here. And then I look through them and do my own analysis on what I need based on the mods that I have or that I want. And then it also does the same thing, and then I can compare and contrast what it says and what I say to come to the best conclusion. Okay. By it and I mean ChatGPT and I. Alright, Skyrim character sheet. Do I not have this already? Let's see. Cats, gotta love it. Oh, that's a pretty cat. Okay. Show stats. You know what? Oh, well. Yeah, I do want this. Okay. Ugh. Wood and paper. I kind of get the paper part, like. Yeah. Urgent call. Okay. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Spam call. So, yeah, paper. What was I saying? Paper. I don't like that, but it doesn't matter. I'm just doing this, and hopefully, the like style will be Norden UI. It should be, because the whole point is that I patched it in. Okay. Files. Please back up any manually changed config files before updating. Let's do this. What config files is it going to change? Okay, yeah, I didn't quite read that through, I guess. My bad. Cool. Yes, I have that. Good. Download. Install. This here. All right, let's go ahead and run the game and check out the couple of mods that we've put in so far. Lore box, hotkey reminder, favorites menu, effects description, and Skyrim character sheet. Really, the Skyrim character sheet and the favorites menu effects description are the two that we want to check out. I don't know what the hotkey is for the character sheet, so I'm going to look in our UI and in our tween menu UI, or between menu. I do not like that they call it the tween menu. It just sounds... That sounds inappropriate. I hate that term. Just because it's unfortunately overly sexualized by disgusting people. Riverwood. It's kind of ruined the term. Which is just a descriptor for like an age range of people. A descriptor I would no longer use. Why's everybody got to go around ruining everything? Oh yeah, because we were designed to do that. Let's see. As I rant. Run, everybody! It's a dragon! She knows. I told you. You know what would be really interesting? She says, it flew right over the barrel. Okay, so she's definitely talking about... I'll show you. Jump, dang it. Oh my gosh. Okay. She's talking about... See that tower right there? Up that mountain, up that way. Wait. No, right there. That's the barrel. See the, like, big dragon head things coming out of the stone? So I wonder, as we're coming down the road, if we look up, will we see him fly over that? And then when we come into town, she says, I saw it fly over the barrel. I wonder. Have you been talking to Sven? I'm gonna push you off this bridge. I swear.
But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Oh, I have a better idea. How about I knock you upside the head with this axe? He's really annoying. Okay. J, not J. H and M is the map. Tab. Comma should be the mini map. C is my compass. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, things make sense in my game. So the compass only shows up for like 10 seconds and then fades out when you press C. C is for compass. M is for map. Mini map, technically also an M. I put it comma because it's right next to the M. Here's your mini map. That's colorful, blended into the background, not obtrusive. Those should have a preset that's not working. It's not saving as a config. So I need to get that preset to save as a config, but that's a whole thing I'm not doing right now. Okay. Oh, and I can't get the mini map to fade out right now. I'm gonna have to create a mod. It's like an add-on to immersive HUD. So you got C that allows that to come up for a certain amount of time and then fade away. The compass. So I want the same thing to happen with the mini map. But I don't want the mini map. Shut up. I don't want the mini map to come up when I press C for compass. I want the mini map to come up when I press the hotkey for the mini map. It's all about minimal intrusiveness to what you're viewing on the screen. Next. you'll note here. Actually, let's go this one. It's a little bit quicker. If I do that and I go in the water, come on now. There you go. See your bars are on the bottom left. Magicka, stamina, health, and water. And there's a gold bar for. It's a special bar. I forget what it's set up to, or if it is right now. It may not be. So, yeah. That's it so far. But I needed to check 2 other things. I'm trying to find them. Let's do tab. Order school world. Party sheet. No, not party sheet. I do like that that's there though. Achievements. This would be world character. If I could put an S after characters and move party sheet up here, I would. Let's look for some stuff. Hotkey reminder. Here's a hotkey reminder we installed. Yeah, that's fine. Follower stats. Come on. Character sheet. Favorites menu. That was the other thing. I'm trying to remember what is the key? What hotkey opens? Oh my goodness, the favorites UI. Yeah, go figure. What hotkey opens the mod? U. So I need to press F and U. Yeah, I'll be screaming at your screen right now. What is up with this guy? How come he doesn't know how to play Skyrim? Or more specifically, maybe just how come he doesn't know those particular things? Why didn't he look before he opened Skyrim? I think the answer is because I'm a big fat dummy. No, because I'm not perfect. You're welcome. Let's try U and F. Any day now. A dragon! I saw a dragon! Mother, you're crazy. Shut up. Poor old lady. Some people really want to populate like big cities with a lot of characters. I like that idea. They're big cities, right? But I really want to populate Riverwood with some more interesting characters that aren't doing scumbaggy things. Flies over the barrow. Zoom out. She saw a dragon.
What?
Yeah, it must have been like.
She's already mad.
As big as a mountain and black as night. If it's supposed to be as big as a mountain and as black as night, definitely got to make Alduin bigger. That's part of the mods. That's part of it. It's gonna happen. Don't worry, people. It's gonna happen. Let's see. You. Okay, there you go. Character sheet. Nice. Show factions. None, of course, right now. Stats. Nice. I like it. That's good. No, I don't. I wish I could just press escape in any menu to go back. In fact, I'm going to see if that's a mod, and if it's not, I'm going to make it one. Let's see. F. Oh, of course it's not F. Open favorites menu. Of course it's not F. Control F. Shift F. None of the above. Tabs. Items. Oh, I thought I could click on this up here, but I can't. F. Oh, I have to go in here and then press F. While in game, press favorites to open the favorite menu, which allows you to quickly use tab. Oh, I have to favorite it and then it will work as F. No, it doesn't, because F is... Oh. I know how to check. System, controls. Favorites. Q. So let's just make that F. Which would mean to go to third person. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, if you want to go to third person in my game, F isn't going to do it. F is going to be the favorites menu. And you know what? I really like that because I want to be able to get into my inventory quickly. A menu quickly. Just use the scroll wheel. You don't need a hotkey to go from this to that. Like, it's that to that. You don't need to anything more than just to use the scroll wheel. So, looks like everything's working. We're gonna drop down and save really quick. I know that there's a console command, or a command rather, a Skyrim console command for saving, and I can't remember what it is, so I'm not doing that. Okay, yeah, everything working. Next mod, plus mark. Install working. Blah, 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 blah. The next remaining. NPC stats card. Complements the character sheet by inspecting any targeted NPC Open the files page and show me the downloads before. No, I will not. Well, I might. There's 7 files. NPC stats card. That one. Oathbane. What's the Oathbane UI? Let's check it out. Oh yeah, this one. This is a really cool UI. I gotta say, it's actually really cool. I especially like this. It's the like runic characteristic of it. One thing is, I think it's based on another video game, and I want Skyrim to be special. I either want it to be Skyrim or modded to be unique, but still fitting in the Skyrim realm, I guess. I do really love that there's like some of this like rusty, dark red, to it. But this actually looks like Northern UI, and maybe it's just an add-on. Let's see. Oh, it's a blending. Dear Diary, Edge, Nordic. I mean, so I guess it just builds on other games and this game, and it gives a sort of aesthetic that, yeah, it is nice. Something I don't love are the like torn edges. I like a clean box for the UI, and then kind of how like these lines here, how they like cut off. Well, that cuts off because it's torn, but this cuts off right here, where it's not torn, and then right here it's torn, but yet the line goes through. I like the fading of the lines into teed off areas, and how they're kind of like pointed at each end, if you will. I don't like the fading in between for no reason. So anyway, if I could take this, and I don't need lines in between, making it look like elementary school paper or something. It's really cool. It's just a little off from what I would like. I love the idea of like the tilted pages that you can like drag or scroll through. I love that. This is cool, but it's really kind of cartoony almost. It's like it's cartoony, but in a very grown up way, if you will. Like it's very clean for the look, but it's not quite right for me. I'm gonna stick to Norden for now, but I love a lot of characteristics from this, and I might do my own UI sometime, because Oathbane really shows that you can take it to another level. NPC stat cards, and there may be other UIs or like add-ons to Norden UI that I might like. I just don't know about them. Okay, Oathbane, Edge, Untarnished. Cool. Pretty sure I have that. True directional movement. Modernized third-person gameplay. Download. 2, 3. Close. Go over here to the downloads. Install. Simple install. Go down to. Well, hold on. Just click that. I'll move it there. Hold on. So I think the thing about this, so I was on the edge about this, about whether or not I wanted a Skyrim NPC stats card, because it doesn't. You know what? I don't like the idea of having a stats card where you can just look at a character and know everything about them, without any lore behind, like, oh, you've got a magic eye, or you're casting scan on them. You know. Let me see. I really like the idea of an NPC stats card, but I don't like the idea of the player character being able to look at someone and just know everything about them. It's not. It doesn't seem lore friendly. There's no story behind it. The character doesn't have a magical eye. They're not looking through a special tool. They're not casting some kind of scan magic. And so it doesn't seem to make much sense. Is there a way to... Is there an add-on mod out there that allows you to cast magic to see the NPC stats card so that this makes a little bit more sense? There you go. Talk to ChatGPT. Sometimes I just click, most of the time I just click go. You may want to read what you said and see if it translated correctly. My voice translates really well, like 99% of the time. It's great. From speech to text. So if you have a problem, let's say, talking to your car and asking it for directions, just presume you have that capability, then you may not want to use this capability in a chatbot. So more lore friendly. Cast a spell. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, do you have to click OK 100 times to get through each of these? So I'd like it to all be in one. Elucidate. Yeah, this is way better. Scales to your alteration level. Novice shows. Oh. Okay, so the novice spell shows the name, the gender, the race, the level. Okay. Name, most characters kind of give... Well, you can just see a name of someone anyway. Gender, race, level. Okay, so level, that's something that you like need a spell basically to see. Relationship, okay, aggression, confidence, and assistance. Apprentice adds attributes. Adept adds skills. Expert adds resistances. So you get all that and that and that. This is the second level. This is the third level. I like this. This is way better. Way better. Question. Is it friendly with Nord? Norden UI. Is this gonna look vanilla? However, Elucidate displays information through its own UI. It does not activate the beautiful Skyrim NPC stats card interface. Right, of course, NPC stats card currently operates directly through its own hotkey. So we have two options. Right, install that or create a compatibility mod. Any other mods that show NPC stats and are lore and their own story or lore. Whip. Or game mechanic other than a hotkey or auto on and or off question mark. So right now this is definitely the best option. Problem, what is the UI going to look like? Will it match the aesthetic of the rest of my UI? I'm sure there's got to be other spell stat spells. I like that this gives the name. That's interesting, I guess. Newer and broader magical system adds 3 connected arcane spells, discernment of details, spell replication. Whoa! Lets you study and reproduce an NPC's spells. That's freaking awesome. I've never seen that in a game or like a fantasy TV show or like an anime or anything. So that's cool. Conferral lets you teach spells to NPCs. Get out of here! I didn't even think about that. Know your enemy. I have know your enemy. It's inspect target. It is something you cast. I'm going to whistle really quick. Headphone users, you may want to cover your ears. Hey! Sorry about that. Dogs are barking outside. Resistances, weaknesses, immunities, construction, and material properties. Books hidden to Mod Skyrim improve your effectiveness. It's knowledge to connect to. You know, I have know your enemy. I just totally forgot that it was something that you could. Okay, hold on. Oh. Don't I? No, you... So much for computers having perfect recall. Dumb. Let's go ahead and get rid of the NPC stats card. It's just, look, some people really love having all the different features. It doesn't make any sense. I need things to make sense. Like, okay, magic doesn't make sense because it's magic, but that's just it. The explanation is it's magic. Now, if you just walk around and then a box shows up every time you see someone, that's like in a video game. I'm trying to make Skyrim so that it doesn't always feel like you're in a video game. Quite the opposite. Lore box description. What? Lorebox. There's an integration for Lorebox and Know Your Enemy. or is it saying that Lorebox is the integration? And I don't know. It's right here. Sometimes I feel like I should just go through this myself, but I know that checking with ChatGPT it just puts another mind on the same task. Armors. Okay, we'll do that. I have Know Your Enemy 2. I don't have Know Your Enemy 2 armors. So, if I didn't already click that. Know Your Enemy 2 armors. Come on. Put this right here. Perfect. And we're going to go over here. So here's the thing. I always want to have my mod list over here. Armors. Because I can share this really quickly with people, and it's really useful for people to go through and look at the mods as they wish. This is something that I want to include when you download the mod list. Once I put it, I'll put it on Wabajack, well, I'll put it in a few different locations where you can download it. But another thing is, that I'll give you this mods, Skyrim Max mods links document or something, right? This, and then I'm also going to go ahead and put a link to this in all of the videos. Once I complete the mod list, I'll put a link to all the mods in like playthrough videos or something like that I might do. Or I'll provide this to people who might want to review the mod list. I'm not going to put it down in the description below now because this is changing. So it's not until I put out a fully functional version 1 Skyrim Max that's when I will go ahead and release the mod list. In the meantime, while I'm looking through it and stuff, you're free to pause the video, type this in on Nexus and look through the mods yourself. Okay. Anyway, let's go over here. No. Armors. We'll move this up to Know Your Enemy. Where do I have that? I think there's another way to do this. Oh, I don't have Know Your Enemy on? Okay, hold on a second. Problem. Oh, now I don't know where to put that. That's why, well, no. Should have known. Too many. There's probably a faster way of doing this. Hey, it's already selected. Bring this down. Let's put it right above Norden. Okay. Now go over here. Know Your Enemy 2. Okay. Know your enemy too. We'll go ahead and do this. Okay. Files. Poison resistance from skeleton. Undead. Cow. Ordinator. Okay. Right. Oh, it's cooking overhaul. Complete alchemy and cooking overhaul. Presuming that has cooking overhaul and alchemy overhaul all in one. Alchemy, cooking. Go up here. Complete overhaul of the alchemy cooking system. Oh, cacao. CACO. Complete alchemy and cooking overhaul. Okay, got it. Okay, so I will need removes poison resistance, allowing. Okay, we're gonna need that as well. Download. Yep, I've got all those, so we're good to go there. Okay, so for my mod list in particular, here's how this works. Let's get each of these. Get this patch. Yes, I can spell. Patch. Okay. And then I need actual enemy 2. Just double check. Yep, I've got everything. Download. Oh, those dogs are driving me nuts. Oh, okay, the space didn't go in. Okay, that one. And then let's put the patch in there. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with armors. Description has to go under armors because it needs it. If I click Norden, it's going to show this. If I get rid of that, okay, well, it's still that. Okay, that's fine. Good. Oh, right, because the lore box description shows the UI description. Okay, got it. And Norden UI is going to make it so that it looks like Norden. Good. Okay. Now I have Know Your Enemy spell set that allows you to cast that and know what your enemy is all about. Know everything about it. It's NPC character sheet, but with an extra step. But the step actually makes sense, right? A little bit more immersive, I would say. A lot more, actually. Okay. I can't pause the live broadcast, but let's do AFK BRB. I'll be right back. This will only take a minute, maybe 2 minutes. I'm back. Dogs were barking outside, and I decided it was time to go shut the door, bring them in, and get soda every once in a while, right? Come on, have fun. Save. Okay. Lore box. Know your enemy. All right. You know what? Let's go back. Does know your enemy have menu? So it might be just slightly faster for me to just ask ChatGPT than to look it up myself. Woo! All right, I'm gonna start a new. What do they do on TikTok? I don't tactic because I'm old, but it's challenges. That's it. So I'm gonna start a new stupid challenge. Don't worry, it's not terribly dangerous like Tide Pod BS. I'm gonna call it the. I'll give it a nice inappropriate name. The Squirt Challenge. Squirt is a type of a caffeinated beverage. It's actually, does it have caffeine? Anyway, it's grapefruit soda. And to my tastes, it is more carbonated and more, I don't know, acidic and prickly than Sprite. So go ahead and go get yourself a can of Squirt and chug that. Tell me what you think. Tell me if it's worse than Sprite. Oh my gosh. Don't make this a big thing. I shouldn't have said anything. It does have an MCM menu. Awesome. We're going to run the game. We're going to check out Know Your Enemy. Make sure it's working okay. Well, I don't know if I can make sure that it's working okay because I have to find the tome to be able to use it, because I believe it's a magic. I believe. Shift O to open in-game UI. Okay, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Not gonna happen. How about them hag ravens, though? Excuse me. Oh, and they're gonna be nastier than that when I'm done with them. Very creepy. Earthquake! Okay. What is wrong with you? MCM menu. Tab. System. MCM. Is there a hotkey to bring up MCM menus? Oh! There should be a hotkey for this. Anyway, what am I doing? Know your enemy. Dos. Actually, escape. Okay. Yeah. Physical effect intensity. Player has inspect power. Quantitative target descriptions. If selected, the inspect spell provides numerical resistances and weaknesses. Otherwise, resistances are described categorically. Yeah, I don't know how much resistance they have. Weather effects. If selected, fire spells are boosted in sun, frost spells are boosted when it's snowing, and shock spells are boosted in the rain. I like magic. If Select the cost of fire spells is increased while the cost of frost spells is decreased to improve balance between elements. I don't think it's going to matter too much because I'm going to have something that overhauls that anyway, but I like the weather effects. Maybe that'll still be on. Silver weapons deal 25% more damage against undead, werewolves, and ghosts. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to take a note because I don't know the lore behind that. Undead. Werewolves. Oops, not F. B-E-S. And ghosts. Not... It says undead. Does that include vampires? Question mark? Okay. Tab. Armors. Can't inspect living targets. Okay, so does this mean M could also work for menu, I guess, not just map. Oh, right there, inspect target. Okay. Favorite equip. Oh. Mod control panel. I don't know what that was, but it's not what I meant to do. This, I don't have two of them. Reveals the resistances. That's it. I'm trying to hotkey it. Sneak H1 to wield one each. No. I don't I'm trying to figure out how to bind it to my hotbar, but I can't remember right now. Oops. Let's go here really quick. A dragon.
What? Now, mother.
Okay, so it's definitely a spell. EQ. RLEQ. As in press E or Q? I don't know what EQ means, by the way. Well, obviously.
If you keep on like this, all in time, fade off, basically. You can never hilarious away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling you.
Oh, right. History. Alright, Sven. Time to send it, Sven. Anyway, I'd say it's working. I just need to understand what EQ is. Know your enemy spell. Has EQ next to it instead of garbage can. Someone was making noise outside. I wasn't sure what it was. EQ next to it instead of linking to hand or hotbar. What does this mean? I'm kind of a simple player. Well, I am right now. I'm learning, obviously, hotkeys and things like that. But for the most part, I'm really like a walk up to someone and press click to attack them kind of person. I really like simple controls, or simplifying controls, which may be complicated to install mods that allow for the simplification. But anyway, I prefer it to be simple. That said, I also want to be able to quickly choose all kinds of different spells. Why I have a hotbar, right? Anyway, for the longest time, I was like, I just want to like hold a sword and a shield or an axe, have heavy armor, have a great armor rating and a great attack, and kill people easily. Because you just walk up, they can't hurt you because you have great armor, great defense, and you can hurt them because you have great attack. The game's going to become a little bit more complicated than that as I install mods. Some characters may have very high physical attack defense or physical resistance, right? Like ghosts, I might make it so that spells are way more effective, but hitting them with a sword is barely effective. We'll see. I'm not quite sure yet. But that said, I want to become better at playing a game like this where there's all kinds of keys to remember. And with that, comment down below what you think is the best controller on the market for Skyrim. The 8-bit Duo Ultimate 2 wireless controller. Let's see. Right, that one. Okay. And the Razer Wolverine V3 Pro. It's probably just showing me what the best PC controllers are, not the best PC controllers for Skyrim. It's like, yeah. Or you could just go to my website. Which is this? This is my website. Look at that. You can choose some of the best controllers right here. What? No. You mean you could get a computer with all these really cool add-ons? Oh, a build-it-yourself kit? Oh, it comes with all this? Oh, what a nice website. Just saying, if you want to buy a PC, this might be the place to go. Anyway, shameless plug. Okay, so to less power on the normal hand cast for equips into the power shout slot. That's why. And you have to press Z. Okay. Wondering if I had a shout bar already chosen. Ah. I'm pretty underwhelmed by the magic hotbar that I have, just because the spell hotbar, just because I have an issue getting the config to stay between games. I know silence is awkward, or just boring when you're watching a video on YouTube. Sometimes I need a break. Sometimes you'll just see me working, so put your mind to use and read what I read. Spell hotbar add-on does not have persistent game configuration. It supplies static replacement files. Yes, I know. Visual settings should already apply globally to every new game. Well, they're not. That's obviously what I'm saying. Let's see. Okay, really quick, I gotta check to see if that's only when I load a new game, or if I make a save and then try and load that save again. Doodly 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 dee dee dum da da dum doodly doo 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 doo. Okay, I know, excellent singing. I bet there's people who mod this game out there that have these questions while troubleshooting, immediately know the answer because they've modded so much, and then are able to resolve the answer really quick without even going into the game. My workflow works, and I'm sticking to it right now, but as I learn, then it may speed up. So let's go to that MCM menu here. We want spell hotbar, presets, load config, middle bottom or Skyrim max really would be better. Yes. Save, new save. Okay. So if I press R, see, that's what it should look like at the bottom there. Well, mostly. The font is wrong. So now, if I load that most recent one, yes. Oh, will it still have the right preset? Yes, it does. Okay. So, I feel like this is something we're just going to have to do in one of the one of the files here. You know, because they're all JSONs. I don't know. Okay. Permanent solution is an auto profile. Spell hotbar automatically applies to this file whenever a new game initializes. First step, load the save where the hotbar looks correct. Open, find its profiles presets page, export the current MCM configuration, not the slotted spells. Right. In that case, ooh, fonts. Right. I'll be able to fix that later. Presets. Where are you? It should be under presets, I think. Look at that, it's not here either. Where is it saved? Fonts and images. I know it's Skyrim Max. I just don't know if it was like space, M period, A period, X period. Alright, we'll just run the game and find out. I was trying to go through the files and find it myself, but it'll be there. Oh, I forgot to check the silver for undead thing to see if that's lore accurate to Skyrim specifically. Actually, yes, show all saves. Oh, okay. You can't just show them? Would you like me to show all saves? No, not necessary. Just show the ones, like the first two I ever did. Unnecessary extra steps. Alright. R. Yep, that looks right. So go to the menu, the MCM menu, spell hotbar, resets. Okay. It is Skyrim space max with periods dot JSON. The file name is Skyrim MAX. I'm not going to press period at the end of that sentence, but that's fine. No, it's not in override. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I did the first time I ever created that JSON. It's not in there. Data. Right. It's saving it somewhere. You want who? You want who now? No. Spell hotbar. Dumbass thing. Oh, I found it! I don't know how you found it. Sometimes it just like states things. It's like it states things as fact that it has no reason to state. That confirms that the path I gave you is wrong. Yeah, you're right. I don't just tell it like you're wrong, like you would on what is Google's AI? This. My apologies. It always says, I'm sorry, you're right. And then it'll state what is correct, or what it now thinks is correct. And here, it's like, you have to, if you just say you're wrong, it'll be like, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Which I love. Anyway. Look here instead. Games. Does not exist. I just said that. Rude. I'm the only one being rude here. It's being dumb, but I'm being rude. Sometimes you just gotta stand up, walk away from the computer, rest your eyes for just a few seconds, take a big stretch, rub your face a little bit, and then get back to work. You are right. Right. I don't know why I didn't do that. This PC. Searchy search. This may take a moment. Shouldn't take too long. Everything under this PC for my computer is actually not that deep. It's not as much as a lot of other people's computers. Cleaner setup. I wonder, should I switch to Linux? Because I can run Windows 11 inside Linux. No, it's an idea. I used to do that back in the Windows 98 days. 98 X, Windows 10, 10, 11, XP. Let's be annoying and watch some YouTube while streaming to YouTube. This is taking forever. Riveting. Pure cinema. Mm-hmm. There it is! We found it! You don't say. Place it. Place the copy here through MO2. So use MO2. Presets, auto profile. What? Oh, well, I'm not going to call auto profile. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Default. So this is what I'm going to resolve, and then that'll be the end of this video. It's already long enough. Plus I kind of need a break. So let's see. It's just literally images. Open and explore. Dude, I'm telling you, it doesn't fucking exist. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do what it says to do. In MO2, right-click Generated MCM Settings. Generated MCM Settings. Heh. Is that in here? MCM settings. It's not here. For one thing. Thing's being stupid. Oh, look, it's right there. MCM settings. Oh, well, yeah, that's just what that was what I was just looking at. Here, take a look, dummy. It's not in there. Swear. What? In the main address bar to return to the mods folder? Oh, that. Main folder. It's fine. It's fine. ChatGPT doesn't understand things that I already understand, but that's fine. I want it to get to where I am, because then it's going to think about something that I'm not thinking about. It's just not there yet. And it's kind of annoying. Right click in the empty area. Name it. Alright, if you say so. New folder. SKSE. Okay. Yep, open. Okay, next. Yes, it wants me to copy and paste it there. Is it going to work though? Oh, plugins. Yeah, naturally, because it's got to reboot it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next. See my fat finger in. Button right there. New plugins for the cream. Spell hotbar. Next. I guess config or right, presets. Next. I hope this works. Otherwise, this will be a massive waste of time. I mean, not massive, but like, meh. Copy exported file. Okay, yeah. This one. Copy. Oh, there. Into presets. Don't rename it yet. Guess what I'm going to tell you? I don't want to renew it. Yep. I already know how ChatGPT thinks. I know what it's going to say next. There. No, I don't have to renew it. Next. It's fine, but I'm going to have to change some settings for the spell hotbar to make it want to choose that. First of all, that's rename setting and use auto profile selection to apply it to new name to rename. Okay. Next. Yeah, I'm going to tell it where to go. Exactly. Okay. This might work then. Make another copy of it in the same folder, then name that copy. Oh, I love you. That's what I do. Copy. Paste. It's like, okay, I won't make you rename it, but we're going to put a different one in there so that it... Bastard. Alright, so second is special file name hotbar automatically loads and no in-game auto profile selection. Fine, whatever. Then we got a backup there. Okay. Next. We go over to this spell hotbar and we're going to tell it what to do. Choose File Explorer, launch Skyrim through MO2 and start a new game. Oh. Not what I expected. Start a new game, huh? It didn't say to do, I can't see! Ooh! We're almost there. We're almost there, people. Humans, presumably. Aliens. Aerospace aliens. My brain is melting. It's warm in this room. Let's see. Okay. The former are twisted, evil creatures that dwell in Skyrim's deepest reaches. We have but one desire. Destroy the surface world and any who dwell above. Is that true? Do they have desires, like, to do anything more than live down there in their creepy little caves, to live their creepy little lives? Looking creepy and little. Here goes nothing. Didn't work. We make as many of these as we want, put them wherever, but it's not going to do anything. How did it not? It even said that itself. How did it not know that there's no reason to open the game right there? The next thing we need to do is actually have something that points to this. You have spell hotbar v1. Exclusive unreleased beta spell hotbar. We'll see about that. We will see about that. Spell hotbar 2. Wait, no. I don't want documentation. Just give me the damn. Give me a link. Spell hotbar. Go. Hotbar. To animation replacer. Just get some presets. Spell hotbar 2 in Chinese. Just show me my spells. Just show me my damn spells. No dick, not no gun. Okay. Yeah, it's not. What? Where? I'm gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it. He's losing it. Roger, losing it. That's cool. That's not what I... Stupid. Of course not. Of course not. Mod features. Oh, check it. Dirt. Open preview slide. Spell hotbar 2 beta. Let's see if this is actually even a thing. Oh, GitHub. Before I even try. Oh my goodness. Why does it think I pressed that? Like, there's something wrong with my keyboard, I swear. What makes it better? And don't give me a generic answer. Beta things are things that aren't tested right yet. A complete rework. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, my back is killing me. Trying to solve a small problem. It allows for presets, but it doesn't save the presets to the config file. That's the real problem here. Let's do that. First step. This can go away. It wants to see this. There you go. Clickety click, 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 clack. Yup. A little distracted there. Scripts. This may be kind of annoying that it's like giving me one direction at a time, but that's because I've actually instructed this under personalization to give me one at a time. It's the best way to run ChatGPT right now because otherwise it'll just give me a ton of instructions and some of them may be pointing me to the wrong place and to do the wrong thing, or the incorrect thing rather, not wrong, because that sounds morally or ethically. Anyway, it points me in a direction that might be incorrect, and then I mess something up because I'm not reading. It's easier to just have it do one thing at a time. Source. Go. MCM. I'm gonna go open. Oh, look at that! It's actually legible. Okay, cool. I may have been able to figure this out myself, but you know, let's just keep going the way that it is. Tell me whether that finds anything. Oh, load profile. Hold on. Use notepad and click Control F and search for. You know what? I'm just gonna give it the whole thing. Heh. SSC edit. Oh, I got it. Never mind. Does not exist. Whoa. Hey now. I have a hard time believing that. Try again. Okay. Turn. Right edit. D. That's why. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. Pretty sure it's this one. Come on now. Still the wrong one? Question mark? Oh wait, what's happening? It's just taking a second. And not that one. I'm checking the drives. Hey, here it goes. I had to put the right drive in. I think. Maybe. Got it. what I'm doing is pure cinema. Mm-hmm. Great. Sorry. Let's see. Find selection. I'm gonna click deselect all. Go away. Don't show this for a while. Go away. There. Where's the deselect all? I forget how to do that. Control A. There. And check only spell hotbar ESP. Got it. What about? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Click OK and wait until Mrs. Tab says. Yeah, okay. Background loader finished is what we're looking for. Still have to be next. Oh. Done building. Oh, no, still going. Click the plus beside spell hotbar ESP. That'll be that one. We're gonna wait till it's done though. Expand quest. Okay. I've actually been here a lot. It's just been a while. I was like, how? Up here, I was like, where is it? Oh, right here. SSE edit question mark? I just couldn't remember. Let's pretend like I don't know it all. Oh, okay. Background loader finished. Spell hotbar. Quest. Show me what's under quest. I can do that. Oh, well, you don't have to. Okay. Let's do that. And then Control V. So if this works right now, if I'm able to create this, then what I'll do is I'll release this as an add-on for Spell Hotbar for any of you who use it and want a config file to automatically apply to a new game. Then show me the record displayed in the right place. Yeah. Triple 800. Oh, this one. Right. Show me the record displayed in. Oh, in the right pane. I thought it said, but my brain just read place. I was like, what are you talking about? Let's see. Main. I bet I could figure it out from here, but let's just go ahead and let it figure itself out here. Starts enabled. Version type. Give it that information too. Contains information tab help. Does not change anything. Screenshot already comparing custom script. Leave it open. Tell me when you're ready for that. Yeah. Ready. Something appears in M2's left pane. And then max. Oh, wait, what? Oh, keep create an empty mod button and name it this. I can't leave that open. I've told it this before, but somehow ChatGPT just doesn't remember everything. Maybe it's because I didn't type that in. Maybe it's because I gave it this image before. Because it doesn't always recall everything that you showed it in an image. It's not like it has eyeballs and that like goes into its brain, right? Okay. Kind of doing something else on the side here. Sorry. MO2 is locked. Is running. No shit. Okay, so it does want me to close it, not unlock. That's what I figured. So stupid. All right. Create a new mod. How do I do this? I've done this before. Create an empty mod. Call this Move this right there.
No, don't go into the meta INI. We don't need that right now. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Create a new folder called scripts. That makes sense because we're about to write a script. Next. Not sure if it's SKS. Maybe config. Maybe not. Maybe source. Naturally. Next. Oh my god. Next. Okay, I don't need you to break it down this much. Like, I guess technically it didn't tell me that I was going to put anything in the source, but I know that I am. Okay, never mind. Anyway, just taking a little while here. Gotta open my windows. It's way too hot here. It's like 80 degrees in this room. New text document. Save as. We're going to change the .txt to .psc. PCS? PSC. Save that. Get rid of the original here. Delete. Done. Next. Oh, dropping stuff. Delete any existing text. Okay, why would there be existing text? Open. Nothing there. I don't know why there would be. Next. Alright. That's interesting. It said save and then don't do anything else. That's just automatically what I did. I didn't read that part. Okay. Check MO2's executable drop down. I actually don't even know what that is. Upper right. Upper right what? Tell me what the creation kit appears in that list. This? Executables. This. I'm stupid. Whether creation kits. Yes, of course it is. Like, why wouldn't it be? Obviously, I have the creation kit if I have Skyrim AE. It's working on it. Stupid thing. Oops. How is it? There. Come on. Spell hotbar, that's what I'm looking for. I would explain what I'm doing, but I don't know how to explain it. I just kind of know what I'm supposed to do here. And I'm even going to double check which boxes should I select. File names. Which file name should I select? It'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. And then do not set as active and click OK. Yes to all. Pop up in a second, probably. After this loads, something will pop up. It'll say these things aren't working or whatever. You click yes to all. That is normal. It takes a while to load the files. Oh, yep, didn't tell me. Okay. Not explaining things like I'm a baby, at least. second. Might as well give credits to this person. If you listen, it is POHL Racing, Pole Racing. It's iRacing. Simulated racing. All right. Yep, I'm not reading those. I know. I had to click at that many times. Oh, it's taking a little while. Riveting. Pure cinema. Dang. Very rude racing people. Finally. I mean, brake checking is not illegal per se. Once loading is completely finished, click gameplay player script manager. I honestly don't know what else I'm going to do here. Just close that. Gameplay. Gameplay. Power script manager. All right. There you go. Tell me, magical one, what do I do? Huh? Oh. It does not. Oh, you gotta be effing kidding me. Of course it's not checked. You never told me to. If I knew that you... Oh my gosh, I should have known. As soon as it said this, tell me whether it appears on the list, and I typed it does not, my brain went, well, of course it doesn't see it. It's not enabled. I'm going to try something. Yeah, no. Now I'm going to have to start... Oh my gosh. I'm going to do that all over again. Which is fine. It's not hard. It just takes forever. Jeez. As soon as I open the window, the kids come out, they start screaming, and someone starts mowing their lawn. Of course. File. Data. Spell hotbar. That's what we're doing. Okay. Maybe it'll load up faster this time. Yeah, okay, good. Way faster. That's all right. Okay, here's the deal. I went back to MO2. I enabled it, and then I opened up Creation Kit, file, data, double click on the spell hotbar. Hold on. Yeah, this double click the spell hotbar, click OK. Have not set as an active file. Do you wish to continue? Yes. And now it's loading. Not everything is super fun to watch live, you know? But this gives you an idea of how much time and effort goes into, maybe not that much effort, but concentration, time, and energy is going into this. And that is a bit taxing. You do this, you know, for hours at a time, all day, whatever, to get one mod working right. And then put out your patch for everybody else. That's kind of a big deal, you know. That's a lot of work for other people, if you will. And that's for me. But the fact that I did this and then I was nice enough to release it, you know. Remember, mod authors are doing the best they can. So don't start crap with them on Nexus. They're doing what they can. Be polite. What are you making? Hey, Morden person, I don't know when you wrote me. Let's see. It doesn't give me a time next to when you wrote me, but I'm patching spell hotbar. I'm creating. Oh my goodness, creating a add-on. I guess it's add-on for spell hotbar, so that when a player opens Skyrim Max or at least this add-on, then a preset config will apply even if the player is starting a new game, so they don't have to go into the MCM menu for spell hotbar to adjust the settings or choose a preset each time they start a new game. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. I kind of said that forward and backward, but that's okay. If you're not here anymore and I haven't been looking at chat, then you'll see that. You can see that later. I should have done like at him actually, or her, or whatever. Oh, put user in timeout. That's okay. I don't know how to make it at you. Maybe I have to type at Warden person. Warden person. Okay. That's okay. Okay. We're here, finally. Gameplay, Pyrus. Pause that. This. That. Control A. Control V. Enter. No enter. Still not seeing it though. Oh, right. Well, I don't think it did, but does not include .psc. Pretty sure I didn't. obviously, comma. This is kind of where I'm out of my element because I'm not really like a full Skyrim modder, anything modder, and where ChatGPT really starts to not understand what it's doing because it doesn't really understand this very well. Are you serious? How do you do that wrong? That's okay. Let's go fix that. That's an easy fix. Really? Script source? Isn't that kind of backward? Oh my god, close, then return. Just effing do it all over again. Are you sure? Pretty sick of opening SSE edit. Or, yeah, whatever. Which still shows the reversed. What? Did I change it? Here. New folder. Source. Let's just. I don't even. I'm so lost right now. I got so distracted. Not distracted. My brain just left. My brain left the chat. Not that chat, but maybe that too. Okay, nothing over there. Let's close this and start all over again. Stupid garbage. Stupid monkey. Okay. Did I ever save this? Of course, I can't find it. Let's make sure. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm crashing a little bit here. Scripts, source. No. Reset. Source, scripts. How does it save? Which is interesting that it doesn't really understand like what to do in the creation kit and all that, but it does seem to script properly. Okay. Creation kit. Run. I think my computer's on fire right now. Come on. Data. It's kind of have that going in the background. I'm not even watching it. It's just to help my brain focus. What do I do? I'm talking about focusing, but I can't even remember. Spell hotbar. S. It's not in order, but that's OCD. Can I make it? Oh my gosh. That helps. This way. Spell hotbar. Okay. Yes. Okay. I have made sure the file is the correct path that you have laid out. Source, then scripts, then the PSC. Next, I'm in the creation kit. I went to File, Data. I double-clicked Spell Hotbar, and I clicked whatever it was, OK or Run or whatever. And it said, are you sure you don't want to make it the source file, whatever it is? I don't remember. Anyway, and I clicked yes. I don't want it to be that. Now it's loading. And then I will go to gameplay, and then I will open the Papyrus script manager. I will copy and paste Skyrim max underscore spell hotbar auto preset in the filter, and I will tell you if the script name comes up. Yeah, that thing, sort of thing. That is so annoying. Does anyone know how to get it so that your taskbar doesn't lock when something pops up and it's like behind the main window? It's so annoying. That's not loud or anything, right? Once you finish resolving gameplay, provide scripting filter for this. Let's see if it comes up. I'm getting tired now. My brain is fully loaded. I'm really tired. It's quite warm in this room still. I closed the window because the kids are outside playing and screaming. It's a constant annoyance in this neighborhood, but here's the deal, they're kids. I want them to feel safe and happy. I want them to go outside. I want them to yell and scream and play and learn by interacting and all that. It's outside. They can use their outside voice, right? I will say, it gets a little old. It's not my kids. That's the other thing, so I don't want to interrupt their lifestyle and their happiness just because I think it's interrupting mine. I can always go to a cafe and use my computer there. Nah, I guess you should also kind of have peace in your own home. I don't know. Whatever. When it causes me to close my window so I can focus in a room full of snakes, which means full of heating mats. I could use another room, that's for sure. I could use a room for an office that is separate from my snake room. All right, come on, let's go. We're almost there. No, I'm not going to clear that. Oh my god. I swear. Gameplay. Script manager. Look at that. No. It's there. We found it. Okay. Right click, click compile. Click the failed row. This error should appear on. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's good. There you go. Not a known user defined type. Because you gave me bad script, bro. I have to go back and let me guess. I have to close this. Then I have to go back and change and fix the script. Then I have to come back over here and check to see if the script works right. Close the compilation window, then copy this file. Okay, hold on. Okay. Close the compilation window. This one. And copy this file from the original spell hotbar mod. I hate this render window. Once you have it open, you can never close it. So we'll just do that. Spell hotbar scripts source. I don't fucking. This one? Yes, this one. Okay. Paste a copy beside our script. Copy here. Which is okay. Hold on a sec. I'm just gonna make this a little schmutter. No, wait. Where's the other one? Garbage, I said. Presets. Just to paste it here. Alongside it. They are both. No. What am I doing? Just print screen. Pretty sure that's what it said. Right. There we go. Turn to the creation kit and compile. All right then. Right click, compile. I'm checked out. I'm so gone in this modding process thing. If I knew how to do this ahead of time, well, I wouldn't be using Skyrim. I wouldn't be using ChatGPT. But if I were, just like as a check, not a quality control per se, but just a check, then I would probably would have been done by now. I don't know. It's just taking forever. The error is caused by the file. Have now compiled copy of the source file inside our script. Send me the new compiler output. It may reveal additional. What? Show me all. Not responding. Of course it's not responding. Okay. Gameplay. There. Yeah, there's a lot. Still going? This GUI isn't super helpful. When the green bar gets full, it doesn't go away, so I don't know if it's still loading. It's just at like 99%. I don't know. Do I need to close this and then start it back up? Annoying. Okay, anyway. Reading only this physical folder. Ignoring the copy inside L2 mod. Next one, copy into that exact physical folder beside the compiler's copy of. Copy this into, quote, that exact physical folder beside the compiler's copy. Temporarily copied our script into this script into data source scripts. Right. Let's go there. if I see it. Oh my god. You want me to... No, you don't. Are you sure it's asking for this? No, I'll send you everything. Then you'll have it and you can not bug me for something later. Ah. That's exactly what I... Oh my gosh. Right. Leaving and coming back. Like, well, how did it miss that part? I even knew that it was wrong. And yet, I didn't leave and come back. Oh my goodness. Ooh. All right, it's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Squeeze. File. Yeah. Research. No. What am I? Spell. Qualify. Oh right. Filing. Filing again. SP. Spell hotbar. Okay. Yes. All right. File, data. No, I just did that. Gameplay, Papyrus, Max. I don't know. I tried to open it. No, close that. Compile. Oh, it's taking time. Oh, fine. Okay, here's the deal. I closed out of the creation kit. I went back into the creation kit. File, data, spell hotbar. Okay, waited for it to load. Didn't clear anything out. Just closed the window that popped up after pressing yes to all multiple times. Gameplay, Papyrus Script Manager, Skyrim M, script name, Skyrim Max _ spell hotbar, auto preset, right click, compile, and I'm going to show you it failed, status has failed, and I'm going to show you what the information is from that failure. Yep. If it kind of moves on nonsensically, ChatGPT that is, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'll try and figure out what to do to resolve this, and then I will show y'all what I did. Sorry, it's probably annoying. I'll show you all what I did in the next video, and that way I won't be taking up so much of your time. It's already been a lot of time. So restart working compiler now recognizes, but trying to parse its entire source. Drags in SkyUI will have our parse dependencies. We do not need any of that. Obviously, open the copied inside our custom mod. Replace everything in that copied file with Save but did not compile yet. This is a compiler only stub. Hold on. Open this. Inside our custom mod, replace. Huh? That doesn't seem to make sense. It doesn't. It just jumps from. It's like open this, but then replace the stuff in our mod with that. Why would I open that then? Hold on. Okay, here's why I don't understand what you're saying. You said open the spell hotbar mcm.psc file that I copied and pasted next to our script, okay? Or your script, really. And then you said, once that's open, inside our script, replace everything. But you didn't... Why would I open the other script to replace something in our script? I don't understand what you're saying. It's kind of nonsensical. This is where I think ChatGPT doesn't actually know what it's doing. Like it's trying to do what it thinks it knows to do. It thinks it knows what to do. Okay? So it attempts that as safely as possible without wrecking your game. And then, depending on the outcome, it determines whether or not it was correct. And if it wasn't correct, then it goes, oh, okay, do this instead of just knowing what to do and telling you what to do. Come here. Go that way. Go. Come on, get. Come on. There, hurry up. Go in. Those dogs are just wackadoo. No, Roxy. Okay. Whose contents will be replaced. We will not replace anything inside. 2 files have different roles. This is our real script. Leave it unchanged. This is. I know they have different ones. I need you to see the new compiler output you mentioned. That output determines whether I gave you it. Dumbass. See, it's completely confused. It doesn't even... It's confusing itself right now. ChatGPT is. I want you to go online and look up how to resolve, how to look up what to do to continue forward. You are obviously confusing yourself. Figure out how to continue before giving any further instructions. Take as much time as you need to read through all available sources to help you be better at using the PowerScript extender and tools at our disposal. I'm going to leave it there. We're going to give this a little time to kind of figure out what it needs to do, and then I'll come back. I know this can kind of get boring, and tedious going back and forth, but excuse me. Right now, what's really important is we've made a little bit of headway. I think it's going in the right direction. I kind of understand what it's attempting to do and why it's using the creation kit and the script extender. So let's just give it some time to figure this out, and I'll come back. All right. Hey, thanks for joining me. Come on now. There it is. Yep, thanks for joining me. If you think this will help anybody, then go ahead and share it with them. It's obviously going to take a lot of time, but when I come back, I will figure this out, and then I will run through in the next video what I did to make this work, or if I gave up because it wasn't worth the time.